All right, welcome to this review video where we're going to be reviewing chapter 8, which goes over the construction tools and multi-view drawings. So quickly today I will cover the offset command, the divide command, the measure command, xline and ray, creating third view and auxiliary view. We went over these before, but just a quick review for those who couldn't make it last lecture. So let's start by drawing a line, just a very simple line. Maybe let's make it a triangle, and then we'll create a rectangle too in here. So first command is the offset, it's in here. Okay, when you hit the offset command, the first thing it asks you, what's the offset distance? So let's make the offset distance of 1, and then you select object, and then it creates a parallel line to that object. You can select to offset once, so like this, sorry. So offset 1, and then I can select this side once, and then I can also repeat offset, same idea. I'm gonna pick this, but then I can create multiple offsets. So it will keep going as long as I'm clicking, and then I hit enter, it's done. So this is for a single line. If you offset a shape, or if your shape is a polyline, then it becomes much more even convenient, because then the whole shape is being offsetted. And then the same idea, I can even select multiple, and then I can, as long as I keep going, it creates parallel lines. So for this triangle, if I want to create that triangle, offset it around it, it has to be a polyline. So I can create a P line, and then let's make that triangle real quick, and then enter. And then if I hit offset, and then 1 inch, and then I go here, then I'm offsetting the whole triangle. Okay, so this is the offset command. Next is the divide command. So let's erase this and maybe keep one of these lines. And then the divide command, what it does, it divides the object for me into divisions. So before getting into the divide command, let's make sure we type in p-type to make sure that the points we draw are visible. So pick whatever visible point style you want. Pick this, for example. And then let's type in divide. And then you select object to divide. And then how many segments? Let's say 4. Then it draws in, it does the math for you, and it gives you 4 equal segments of this object. All right. The second is the measure command, which is kind of the same as the divide command. However, it's the opposite. Then you tell it the distance, and it determines the divisions. So let's measure this line. So this line is 31 inches. So if I want to divide it into 10 inches each, I would hit measure, and then select object, and then it tells specify length of segment. Let's make it 10. Then you got 3 segments of 10, and then here is the 1 inch and a change. So if you go from here to there, this is 10, and then this guy is going to be the change, the 1 whatever. Okay, so we did divide, measure, offset command. Now the x line, which becomes in very handy. An x line is a line that has infinite lengths. So you type in x line, same as you draw a line, you can do it through 2 points, and then these lines extend all the way through the screen. They stay there forever. So these are valuable construction tools. So options for an x line is you can make it through 2 points as I showed you, or you can simply draw it as a bunch of horizontal lines. Also, if you repeat x lines, one of the other options, you can make a bunch of vertical lines. Another option is at an angle. So you can draw it, for example, at 30-degree angles. Then you got a bunch of lines at 30-degree. And then, interestingly, you can also use the xline command to create a bisector. A bisector is you divide the angle in half. So it says specify the angle vertex point, and then the next is specify the angle start point. You pick a point here, and then the angle end point, and then it draws the bisector for it. So basically, this is at a 45 degrees. This angle is at a 45 degrees. If you want to try it on this 30-degree one, you can do the same X line. We want to make it a bisector. So we specify the vertex first, which is this, and then the first point, the second point, and then if this is 30, this is going to be 15. If you want to double check it, we can, let's try and use a smart dimension. Oh, that's not going to work. It has to be the angular dimension. So we do this. We do this. Oh. Okay, so let's do it again. Specify arc circle line. So this guy. This guy. Oh. Sorry for that. All right, so we did this. And then array. Yep, I forgot one more thing in xline. So if you go into xline, and then you go here, and then you select offset, it acts as the same as the offset. So if you specify 1 inch, and you go here, and you hit the side of the offset, this side, then it creates another one. Okay? All right, so this is the xline, ray, measure, divide, and offset command.